Our story begins in East Africa, with the smell of ash at dawn. A small band of people, carrying spears and sleeping children, follows the herds towards a distant ridge. Their footsteps mark the first lines of a journey that will eventually cover the globe. From these first steps, humanity scattered, carrying tools, language, and memory to new shores. And then a revolution began, not with a bang, but with a seed. As we learned to plant, we learned to stay, and from those seeds, cities grew. Along the great rivers, the Tigris, the Euphrates, the Nile, the Indus, the first civilizations rose from the earth. They built walls, tracked the stars, and in the margins of their grain tallies, they invented writing. In the Americas, stone plazas were aligned with the cosmos, and terraces climbed toward the sun. What force could turn scattered farms into a shared world? In Greece, they called it politics. In Rome, they built roads to the horizon. Persia connected distant lands with couriers and a common currency. Law and citizenship began to scale cooperation beyond the family, beyond the tribe. But it was more than goods and armies that traveled. It was ideas. Great systems of thought emerged to answer timeless questions. Buddhism offered a path to end suffering. Confucianism provided a blueprint for an ordered society. Judaism sustained a people through covenant and exile. Later, Christianity and Islam would spread along the arteries of trade and empire, their debates and devotions reshaping the world. Along the Silk Road and across the Indian Ocean, goods and knowledge flowed in a single current. Paper, the compass, and gunpowder crossed continents quietly, changing everything. But these networks also carried a silent traveler, the Black Death, a pandemic that unmade kingdoms and rewrote the rules of labor and belief. The salt spray stings as wooden hulls redraw the map of the world. These ocean crossings did not just connect continents, they remade them, launching the Great Columbian Exchange. New foods and vast wealth flowed into Europe, while disease and subjugation devastated the Americas. Across the Atlantic, the chains of the slave trade bound the fates of 3 continents, funding the growth of ports and empires. The old order began to crack. As Ottoman and Qing dynasties governed vast territories, scholars in Europe tested the heavens, and a new age of reason dawned. A question echoed from the colonies to the capitals: who is truly equal? New ideas ignited old powder, fueling revolutions. While philosophers debated rights, coal-fed engines began to thrum, and the smoke of industry dulled the noonday sun. In the 20th century, humanity's new power was turned upon itself in 2 global wars. From the ruins, a new world struggled to be born, one of decolonization, human rights, and shared institutions designed to prevent such catastrophe again. Today, we live within those frameworks. We debate climate change and artificial intelligence in global forums. We face new pandemics and edit the very code of life. The choices made in one place now echo everywhere, instantly. We are the inheritors of every footprint, every city, every idea that came before. And it is our choices that will bind or break our shared future.